YouTube, what is up guys, Naisou here. So I recently just made a post about my freelance experience with Upwork, and I had quite a few messages across all the socials. So what I wanted to go ahead and do is just make a quick video explaining what it is I do and what you guys could possibly do at home. And maybe that will help you, especially you guys here in the Philippines and you're looking for some extra ways to earn money online. This could be one of them. All right, so let's get to the video. Another thing is, I know people are wondering, how much did I make in my first month? When I made the caption that I worked with 10 clients my first month, I had 100% job success score. So, people are probably curious how much I earned. So I'll put that in here too. All right, guys. So first and foremost, this is the website that you want to get to, right? It's just upwork.com. Be careful if you're typing into Google, of course, because there can be scam websites and whatnot, right? So, but this is the right one, upwork.com. Shouldn't have anything else in it, right? And so next up, you'll have to sign up. But here, I just want to go ahead and show you guys this. You can find talent. If you are a client yourself, you own a business yourself, you can actually find freelancers here as well, right? Some of you guys might be familiar with other websites like Fiverr, for example. Very similar, very similar things. I just decided to go with Upwork. So yeah, you can do quite a bit here. You can post a job and hire a pro. You can browse and buy projects, right? You can do a lot here, but I just want to focus on you. Like, what can you do that I did to earn some extra income possibly every month, right? So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and sign up, and you'll go through this whole process. You're a freelancer. I'm looking for work. You're going to apply as a freelancer. You're going to fill all this stuff out, right? All this stuff out. And then I'm going to go ahead and just from there, I'll show you guys my profile. So here we are, right? Once you get all set up, once you get your account made, you will have to go here. This will be your profile. This is what you'll have to set up, right? This is what you'll see. This is what it looks like to people that come to my profile. For clients to come to my profile, this is what they see. You'll see, right? So they'll come to my profile, they'll see this 100% job success score, which is really good, a good statistic to have. They'll see my total earnings. They'll see the total jobs I've done. Total hours is just some of the contracts that I've done. It was an hourly contract. Most of the work that I do is pretty much only a fixed price. Like, majority of them is a fixed price, right? And then of course, like, you have your thing here. This is like your little intro. I'm a professional voiceover talent with an American accent. You got to be specific because excuse me, if you're doing voiceovers, people hire for certain accents, right? So you got to specify of an American accent. This hourly rate is just a placer. This isn't really like my hourly rate or anything like that. Most of the rates and stuff are discussed with clients once they interview you, right? So you keep this really simple, just for them to read in. Shout out to Ungeek, to Rob, for doing this. He has a testimony here working with me, and again, you can have like a little intro video so people can hear you. Hello, Upwork, and welcome to my profile page. This is my voice over, right? So that's a little introduction there. I'm just gonna go over this real briefly, and you can see the completed jobs I've done with some of the stuff that I've earned here, right? They're rating me. Some people don't rate. In progress, you can see the current jobs I have going on. And then if you scroll down, you can see the portfolio I have for them to check out, right?
Oh my Venus is someone who needs
It's my own YouTube channel. Here's a video I've done for Ungeek.
Pokemon Legends Arceus is arguably the most,
right? So that they know what I've done. All right. And also this one was on my own channel, but this one I'm talking about,
chill.
They can at least see who I am. Like, who are they possibly going to be working with, right? So they see that, and there you go. So again, this is just Upwork. It's a freelancing site, super easy to set up. But when you first sign up, what you guys will have to make sure you do is you get this 100% profile completeness. So you will have to spend maybe an hour or two getting everything set up, putting all your information in so that you have this 100% profile completion. And then once your profile is complete, this is where, to the point, okay, now I can start applying for jobs. You might be wondering, how do I apply for jobs, right? Okay, so how do I apply for jobs on this website? Well, there's a couple things you need to consider. Number one, you can see right here, available connects, right? So connects are what you use to apply for a job. In a way, you might be thinking, what does that mean? So connects are, there's a money value here, right? And if you put it in pesos, it's about, I don't know, one connect is maybe 10 pesos. I could be wrong there. But when you go and browse for jobs, they cost different connects to apply for, right? So for example, for this one, it's a fixed price. It's $15 per video script here. It's going to cost me 2 connects to apply. So maybe that's like 20 to 30 pesos, right? Could be less, about 20 pesos or so. And you can see I have 22 available connects, right? That's the thing. When you're a new sign up, when you're a new person that signs up to this website, they give you like 50 free connects. So they give you a bunch for free so you can start applying for your jobs right away. Now, if you run out of these, then you have to buy these. And again, if you buy them, yes, this is going to cost you money. So essentially you guys might be thinking, that sucks. I have to spend money to apply for jobs. Well, technically, if you think about any jobs out there, you got to travel to the job for the interview. You got to travel and buy food. You got to spend time. Time is money, right? Either setting up the interviews or going there. But you can do all this from the comfort of your own home. And like I said, they give you a bunch of connects for free. They also give you connects for free every time you get asked for an interview and then you accept it, right? So when you apply for this and the client, right here is the client, will message you saying they're interested in interviewing you, which is the next step. If you just reply to that message, I think you get 10 connects for free. You see what I mean? So there's a lot of ways to get free connects where you don't have to always think like, oh, I got to spend. And then let's say you do your first project, you get paid. Let's say you get paid 1,000 pesos. You can use that balance that you have on the website to buy connects if you wanted to, right? You don't have to use your credit card or your Gcash or PayPal or whatever, right? So this is the standard thing. You're looking for jobs here, right? That are lined up with your skills as a freelancer. Mine is voiceovers. Yours could be virtual assistant, personal assistant, writer. Maybe you're a script writer. Maybe you're just a very good editor for YouTube videos or something else, right? And maybe you're even at the entry level. You don't have to be an expert. You could be at the entry level because you can see here, this person's looking for entry level, right? I'm looking for freelancers with the lowest rates. He's paying $15 per voiceover, right? This is usually a little bit standard for most entry-level voiceovers. It's usually $10 to $15. So, you don't have to be a complete expert to start this website. Also, another important thing to keep an eye on is this information right here about the client, right? So some of you guys after you watch this video, you're probably going to be signing up for Upwork and you're going to start applying to jobs like crazy. And one thing you really need to pay attention to is about the client. The reason why I say that is because right here, you can already see their payment method is verified. They have 5-star, 8 reviews, which is good. They're based out of Singapore. They posted 39 jobs. They have 14 open and they've only hired about 40%, right? Which is, who knows why that is, right? But they've also spent about $400 so far. So this is a relatively new client to the website, but this is a trusted client. Like you could apply to this, you could submit a proposal and go about that, right? And maybe if you guys need help with proposals and setting up your profile, I can always do another video about that in the future, right? But keep note of this about the client because something like this, right? Male voiceover actor for a traditional company. They're looking for a professional, right? The script will be in English. They're paying $40 to $100 an hour. Don't know if that's true because sometimes they do put these and then they haggle. They haggle the rates. They're also from the Philippines, right? So, and they're looking for an expert. So this is something you should look out for. Once again, it's cool that it's in the Philippines, but what's not cool is payment is not verified, right? And they've only posted one job. They haven't hired anybody. So this is a new account. You're not exactly sure what they're looking for, if this is legit or not, right? And you can see that there's less than 5 proposals here. So that's kind of a red flag for me anyway. I wouldn't apply to this job. And a big factor for a lot of people for the first time in Upwork is there's a lot of scams, guys. So make sure that if you sign up for Upwork and you decide to go with this freelancer stuff, that you literally only stay on the website. Like all your interactions with the clients should all be here on the website. Excuse me. They should all be here on the website, right? All of this. So you can see all the clients that I've been conversing with, right? It should all take place on the site, not off the site. If a client messages you and wants to take you off the site, there's a high chance that that is a scam. Now, I'm not going to say everybody is, because there is clients who their workflow is off Upwork. Their communication after they submit a contract, with you, they take communication stuff off the site. That's okay, right? Because some people like to use workflow websites like Trello or Nifty or Notion just for the workflow of their team. But the important thing is that they send you a contract on Upwork, right? So I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm just kind of briefly going over all the basics here, but I mainly wanted to show this is the website that I use. This is something you guys could check out no matter where you live in the world. If you're looking for more freelancing stuff, you know, and you have a good skill set, or maybe it's just you type Excel sheets really well, right? Or whatever. You can find a lot of work on here. I mean, even if you type here, script writer, right? There's going to be a ton of job postings here, right? 1,363 job postings. Right? And you could just scroll through here, maybe an hour or two a day, looking for jobs to apply to, and maybe you get them, right? So that's the very basics of Upwork, guys. Hopefully this is a little bit better of an explanation for you guys that sent me messages and people that stumble upon this. It's by no means a way to earn a living, I feel like. Because it really is going to be hard to get your feet going in through the door at first, especially if you're on a beginning level. But it could be a full-time thing if you put the time in, if you get clients, if you build, you know, your relationships with the clients. It could be, because as you guys can see, here's my total earnings, and in the first month, right? In the first month, 10 clients. This is 400 plus. It's not updated yet. But in pesos, this would be around close to 30K, is what I've earned so far. And I haven't like cashed this out yet, paid it out, just because I set my payment threshold to once a month, so it should get it at the end of this month, right? I didn't want to take it out last month because I just wanted it to sit there, and basically I don't want to spend it, right? I just want it to sit there, and I want to be paid out at the end of this month, basically. Yeah. Wait, redo. So this is how much I've earned, right? This is 400 plus because it hasn't updated just yet, but with about 10 clients, it's around, in pesos, it's around close to 30K, close to 30,000 in my first month. But I have set it up where I will not get that pay until, I believe, the 15th of the month. You have to set your payment, cash out, transfer preferences, and all that. And I think I set mine for the 15th of the month, if I can remember right, because this is all just sitting in here, basically. And yes, when people come to your profile, they can see this. They can see how much you've earned. They can see how many jobs you've had. This is all visible to the public, right? That's why it's not really a big deal for me to hide this, right? Because anybody could go to my profile and see that figure and see how much I've earned so far from this, right? So yeah, about 30,000 in my first month. And some of those 10 clients, I would say about half of them, I'm still working with them into the second month. Some of those clients are just a one-time project. Some are long-term projects. It really just depends on, you know, what they need. So that's it. That's it right there. There you go. That is it, right? That is just a very quick, I try to make it as brief as possible. There's a lot to kind of digest there and go through, but I wanted to just give like an overview for you guys, especially the ones that message me, just so that I can post this and it's much easier for you guys to just watch this quick video on exactly what it is that I'm doing in terms of freelancing, how I got that 100% job success score, or what it was that I got that job success score on, and you know how much I earned from it in my first month. Now it's a little bit different because I'm doing voiceovers, and it really depends on your skill set, your niche, whatever you're doing, right? How much you can earn. It really depends on what you find yourself. You know, other voiceover artists out there might only make, you know, $100 a month extra, but hey, that's still an extra, a little bit of an income, and the workload isn't that much. I feel like for me, like it's very manageable with everything else that I'm doing. So that's it for the video. Hope this helped. Please do give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below too if you guys maybe are on Fiverr or Upwork, or if you're thinking about it, or if you have more questions. Maybe you have more questions about Upwork specifically. Please do let me know, and we'll see you guys in the next one.